Have you ever felt like the traditional 9-to-5 job just isn't for you? You're not alone. In fact, more than 50% of workers today say they're considering leaving their current jobs for something better. But what does better really mean? It's not just higher pay or a fancy title, people are rethinking the entire idea of work. According to recent studies, 63% of employees are willing to quit their jobs for a company that offers more flexibility and purpose. It's clear that the game is changing, and we're seeing a massive shift in how people view careers. So, why is nobody excited to work anymore? In this video, we'll uncover the shocking truths about why the traditional work model no longer excites most people. We'll dive into the rise of remote work, the explosive growth of side hustles, and why more and more people are leaving their jobs to become their own bosses. Ready to discover why this shift is happening, and how you can take advantage of it? Stick around as we break down the real reasons people are turning their backs on the old way of working. You might just find the spark you need to rethink your own career path. Chapter 1: The Great Reevaluation, Unmasking the Work-Life Illusion. As we transition into a new era of work, many people are stepping back to rethink their lives. The pandemic has opened up a larger conversation about work-life balance. People are asking, is this really how I want to spend my time? One thing is clear, the old work hard, play hard mantra isn't cutting it anymore. According to Gallup, only 33% of employees are engaged at work. This means the rest feel disconnected or are just going through the motions. More and more individuals are realizing that there's more to life than just endless hours in the office. Companies are no longer the main source of identity. People are now looking for fulfillment beyond just a paycheck. The problem? Traditional workplaces are stuck in the past. They haven't evolved with the changing needs of the workforce. In fact, a survey by Buffer found that 32% of people listed not having enough time for personal life as their biggest challenge while working from home. Employees are questioning the purpose of working so hard when they can feel fulfilled doing something else. In the past, job security was seen as the ultimate goal, but now the focus is shifting toward autonomy and personal happiness. This shift means businesses must adapt if they want to attract and retain top talent. Work-life balance isn't just a buzzword anymore, it's a necessity for job satisfaction. More companies are offering flexible work options, but even these measures are still outdated compared to what workers really want. A 2021 report by Deloitte found that nearly 70% of millennials want jobs that provide opportunities to grow both professionally and personally. So what's the solution? Employers need to foster an environment where people can thrive without sacrificing their personal lives. This means offering flexibility, encouraging breaks, and fostering creativity. A recent study by the Harvard Business Review found that employees who take regular breaks are more productive than those who work nonstop. The bottom line, people are no longer willing to sacrifice their well-being for the sake of a paycheck. It's time for businesses to rethink their approaches, or risk losing valuable talent. And for workers, it's a wake-up call to take control of their careers and prioritize what truly matters. Chapter 2: The Freedom Frenzy, How the Remote Revolution Changed Everything. The remote work revolution has changed everything. In just a few short years, remote work has shifted from a niche to the norm. Pre-pandemic, only 24% of American employees worked remotely at least some of the time. Now, that number is over 40%. This massive shift has given people a new sense of freedom that wasn't available in the old office setting. Employees are no longer chained to a desk in a sterile cubicle. They now have the flexibility to work from anywhere, whether that's a coffee shop, a beach, or their living room. But what does this mean for career advancement? It's clear, employees now demand more control over their work schedules. They want the ability to balance work with personal commitments without feeling guilty. A 2022 study by Owl Labs found that 78% of workers prefer remote work, and 82% of workers say they'd be willing to leave a job if they couldn't work remotely at least part of the time. Remote work doesn't just offer flexibility, it offers the chance to work with teams from around the world. This opens up incredible opportunities for networking, learning, and career growth that weren't possible in a traditional office environment. But remote work isn't just about freedom, it's about trust. Employees are now expected to manage their own time and be accountable for their results. The old school micromanagement style doesn't work in a remote setting. A study by Stanford University showed that remote workers are 13% more productive than their in-office counterparts. Companies that trust their employees to manage their time see an increase in productivity, happiness, and loyalty. The key for businesses is to focus on results, not hours worked. However, this doesn't mean remote work is without its challenges. Without the face-to-face interaction of an office, many employees feel disconnected. This isolation can lead to burnout if not managed properly. That's why it's crucial for remote workers to establish strong communication and boundary-setting strategies. The shift to remote work has changed the way we think about career advancement. It's no longer about climbing the corporate ladder. It's about creating opportunities for self-growth and taking ownership of your career trajectory. The freedom to work remotely has reshaped the modern workplace, making it more flexible, inclusive, and dynamic. Chapter 3: Side Hustles Over Salaries. The rise of entrepreneurial mindsets. For years, the conventional path to career success was straightforward: get a job, climb the ladder, and retire with a pension. Today, that path is being replaced by something new: the side hustle. In 2022, a study by Intuit found that over 45% of US workers have some form of side hustle. Whether it's freelancing, starting an online business, or offering specialized services, more people are using their skills to create additional income streams outside of traditional employment. Why is this happening? First, the internet has made it easier than ever to start a business. You don't need to rent office space or hire a team. With platforms like Etsy, Upwork, and Shopify, anyone can create and sell products or services with little overhead. This entrepreneurial mindset is reshaping what success looks like. People no longer see a 9-to-5 job as the only way to succeed. They're finding ways to earn money doing what they love while maintaining the flexibility to design their own schedules. The pandemic played a huge role in this shift. With more people working from home, it gave many the time and space to explore new business ideas. Side hustles are no longer seen as a hobby. They're legitimate ways to build wealth and even transition into full-time entrepreneurship. According to a survey by the Freelancers Union, freelancers in the US contributed $1.4 trillion to the economy in 2020. That's a lot of economic power in the hands of independent workers. But side hustles aren't just about money, they're also about passion and purpose. Many workers are looking for something more meaningful than the work they do for their main job. Starting a side hustle gives them a sense of ownership and pride. The best part? It can often lead to new career opportunities. A successful side hustle can evolve into a full-time business, offering more autonomy and growth than a traditional job. This entrepreneurial shift isn't just for tech-savvy millennials. Baby boomers are also diving into the side hustle game, with many turning hobbies like gardening or photography into profitable ventures. For career advancement, side hustles are a game changer. They provide flexibility, creative freedom, and the potential for unlimited growth. But they also teach important skills: time management, marketing, and financial planning, that are valuable in any job. The rise of the side hustle is more than just a trend, it's a cultural shift that's reshaping how people think about work, income, and success. In this new world, it's not about having one job, it's about creating multiple streams of income and diversifying your skills to stay competitive. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the video so far. You won't want to miss the next chapters where we dive even deeper into the strategies behind career success. Chapter 4: Boss or Bust, Why Self-Employment is More Attractive Than Ever. The allure of being your own boss has never been stronger. In fact, more people are leaving traditional jobs to start their own businesses or pursue freelance careers. According to a 2023 study by Upwork, nearly 40% of US workers are now freelancing in some capacity. This shift towards self-employment is driven by the desire for autonomy, the ability to set personal schedules, and, most importantly, control over one's career. But self-employment isn't just about escaping a traditional job, it's about owning your future. Self-employment offers unique advantages that a 9-to-5 job just can't match. It allows for a customized lifestyle where work and personal time can be more easily balanced. Studies show that freelancers earn up to 45% more per hour than salaried workers in similar roles. This is especially true for skilled freelancers in areas like tech, marketing, and design. The gig economy is thriving, and businesses that adapt to remote, flexible working environments are thriving as well. According to the Freelancers Union, freelancers contributed $1.4 trillion to the US economy in 2020, which is a testament to the economic power of independent workers. Being your own boss also provides greater job satisfaction. The autonomy to choose projects that align with personal passions is a game changer. Instead of feeling stuck in a rigid corporate structure, self-employed individuals can craft careers that suit their strengths and interests. This sense of ownership over one's career leads to higher motivation and creativity, qualities that employers often struggle to cultivate in traditional work environments. However, self-employment doesn't come without its challenges. Entrepreneurs need to be disciplined, as they're responsible for their own success. But with the right mindset and strategies, the rewards can be significant. Start by building a personal brand and focusing on what you do best. Networking also plays a crucial role. Building connections and a loyal client base takes time but is essential for sustained growth. The rise of self-employment is also driven by technology. Tools like Zoom, Slack, and freelance platforms make it easier than ever to work independently and collaborate remotely. Whether you're a writer, developer, or designer, the digital age has leveled the playing field. The key to thriving as your own boss lies in knowing your worth, setting boundaries, and continuously learning new skills to stay competitive. Chapter 5: The Value of Time Off. Why taking a break is the new productivity hack. In today's fast-paced world, many workers are starting to see the value of taking time off. The old adage of work hard, play hard is being replaced by a new mindset: rest hard, work smart. It may sound counterintuitive, but taking regular breaks is one of the most effective productivity hacks out there. According to a study from Harvard Business Review, employees who take regular breaks are actually more productive than those who work non-stop. The idea of working smarter, not harder, is gaining traction, and it's backed by science. Research shows that the brain needs rest to stay sharp. Studies by the National Institutes of Health have shown that workers who take short breaks throughout the day experience better cognitive performance and reduce stress levels. When you push yourself too hard without breaks, you risk burnout, which can have long-term consequences. It's no wonder that companies like Google and Microsoft have adopted flexible work schedules and break times to promote employee well-being and maximize productivity. In fact, taking time off can actually increase your creativity. When you step away from a project, your brain has the chance to process information subconsciously. This often leads to fresh ideas and solutions that wouldn't have occurred while you were glued to your desk. It's no surprise that some of the most successful entrepreneurs advocate for taking regular breaks. Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, says, "Focus on being productive instead of busy." This shift in focus from long hours to smart work is a powerful strategy for anyone looking to advance their career. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more career-advancing strategies in the final chapter. Chapter 6: The Purpose First Movement. Why passion projects are replacing paychecks in today's job market. Purpose is more important than ever. People are no longer willing to sacrifice their values for a paycheck. The Purpose First movement is reshaping how individuals approach work. According to a report by Cone Communications, 64% of millennials say they won't take a job unless it aligns with their personal values. This shift represents a broader societal change, where fulfillment and meaning now take precedence over simply earning a living. The rise of the Purpose First mindset has led to a surge in social enterprises and businesses focused on making an impact. Companies that prioritize social good and sustainability are attracting top talent. In fact, employees today want to feel like their work is contributing to a larger cause. According to a 2019 survey by Gallup, 21% of workers say they would accept a lower salary to work for an organization that aligns with their values. This shift is also influencing entrepreneurs. More people are starting businesses with a mission in mind, whether it's improving the environment, promoting social justice, or helping others. Take companies like Patagonia, which has built its brand around environmental activism. They've proven that it's possible to be both profitable and purpose-driven, creating a model for other businesses to follow. For career advancement, this trend means that personal values and professional goals are now more interconnected than ever before. As individuals seek meaningful work, it's important for businesses to tap into this demand by fostering a sense of purpose within their organizations. The key strategy for career success today isn't just climbing the corporate ladder, it's finding a job that aligns with your passion and contributes to something greater. What does this mean for job seekers and workers? It's time to ask yourself, what do I stand for? Aligning your career with your personal values leads to greater job satisfaction, long-term motivation, and a sense of fulfillment. For many, it's no longer about the paycheck, it's about making a difference and working on projects that matter. The Purpose First movement isn't just a trend, it's a new approach to work that's here to stay. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on advancing your career and finding work that truly matters.